Hey, what's up everybody? It's Slurry Gamer, and today I have a video for you guys. It's me going 22 on I'm not sure what this map is yet. I'm really not used to this game yet. Well, I go 22 and I die the first 2 times, and I come back and get 20 kills in a row, and to find out that the game ends with us winning at 65, and I wasn't really paying attention to it. So like, yeah, I'm thinking like I'm all hopes up. I'm getting to M.O.A.B now. I got a video for YouTube. I'm going pro, and then all of a sudden the game ended. And I'm like, what? So, like, that's not really what I'm going to talk about today. I have a story for you guys that happened to me at school. It's kind of churchy, so if you guys don't like church stuff, you can just leave the video now. So, I usually don't say that to people, but I'm not a hardcore Christian. And I bet neither are you. So, really, what happened to me at school today, I was sitting there, and somehow, like, the reason 2012 came up, like, the end of the world, and I'm like, the end of the world? Yeah, bro, that's supposed to happen next year. And this chick sitting next to me, she's like, you guys really think the end of the world is going to come? And I'm like, I don't know. Should I believe it? Should I not believe it? And she's like, if you were to read the Bible, you would know that nobody knows when the world is going to end. And I'm like, yeah, I've read that before and all that stuff. And she just, like, we keep going on and on, like, we have this conversation, and, like, we're just sitting here talking about God, and my friend, he says, do you even know what B-I-B-L-E stands for? And I'm like, no. And he's like, he said it is the, basic instructions before leaving Earth. So B-I-B-L-E, basic instructions before leaving Earth. I'll put that on the screen with text if I can do it. Yeah, so basic instructions before leaving Earth. And what else came up in this conversation? He was like, it was like, my family wants to be forgiven and stuff like that. So I'm like, well, bro, all you have to do is get baptized and you'll be forgiven. So my friend, he's like, yeah, I've heard about that too. He's like, I'm just not that kind of guy. And I'm like, well, everybody's that kind of guy. Like, I'm not that hardcore of a Christian, but I know about this stuff. I know a lot about it. Not, like, super a lot, like a freaking pastor or something, but, like, I know about it. I go to youth group sometimes. I go to church sometimes on Sundays. Like, I'm that kind of guy. I'm a good kid at school. Like, I don't get the best grades, but I get good grades. Good grades. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Like, when I heard him tell me that, I'm like, basic instructions before leaving Earth. And then, like, I stood up and the teacher told me to sit down, and I'm like, teacher, and he's like, what? And I'm like, do you know what B-I-B-L-E stands for? And he's like, no. And I'm like, it stands for basic instructions before leaving Earth. And he's like, cool, sit down. I'm like, okay. He was kidding around. He's like, I like this teacher too. And yeah, that's basically my little church story. I can't really talk about the gameplay because it's not showing up on the screen. I don't know why. I hope it works. I hope it doesn't fail on me. So yeah, okay, what else about, like, the Bible and stuff? And we were just talking about it, like, these people were like, I want to get a tattoo, and we were talking about, like, you're going to get a tattoo, you're going to be sinning. And then they're like, I don't believe in sinning. Like, I believe in sinning, but, like, these people are like, I believe in that God gave us our body to do whatever we wanted with it, and putting a tattoo on it is free will, and I think that God would want me to do what I want to do with my body. And even though that it is in the Bible, not many people follow it, such as, like, people cussing and people disobeying their parents, people not going to church, people not worshiping God. Like, he's like, I want to get a tattoo of my grandma on my leg, my tattoo of my mom on my leg. I'm like, why do you want to get a tattoo of your mom? Is she even dead? He's like, no, but when she comes, I'm like, way to plan for the future, bro. So it was like a odd conversation I've never really had with my friends before. And, like, this person, I never really knew her until we talked about it. Like, we're just sitting here talking about it. I'm like, so, like, I never even asked this chick her name. I'm gonna probably ask her tomorrow. Like, she sounded pretty cool. So, like, yeah, that was, like, a really good conversation we had at school today, guys. If you enjoyed this little church story that I had for you guys, please leave this video a like. subscribe to me and even save it to your favorites. It doesn't help me out yet, but it will help me out in the long run. Check out my previous videos, the skit I did with my friend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.